evening. Good evening, all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, could you please confirm? Okay, so it is clear, right? So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about in the core Python different data types, and we have covered in terms of various data types like int, float, boolean, and strings, right? And particularly, so the topics, whatever the topics we have covered till now is one variables, print, what are the different options of print, int, boolean, strings, okay, different data types, and input function. Input function means asking the user to input the data, and by default it will store in the strings. And if you want to convert from the strings to any other data type, that is called as typecasting. Next, we have discussed about the indexing and slicing. Yesterday we have discussed about the string methods. Now in today's class, we are going to move on to the next data type called as list and its methods. Now, before moving on to the lists, okay, that is advanced data types. So within the strings, we have seen string means it is a combination of multiple characters. Each character is stored in a one box, and for that box, we are going to have the index number. That is also called as subscript, and we are going to extract based on the indexing. Okay, individual characters or multiple characters, you are going to extract based on the indexing and slicing. Now, coming to the strings, within the strings, one more concept we are having is called as string concatenation. String concatenation. Now, what is meant by string concatenation means adding of two strings. Adding of two or more strings. Adding two or more strings is called as string concatenation. Now, what is string concatenation means? For example, string 1 is srk plus string 2 is string data. Now, what is the output you are going to get based on these two means? You are going to get the output as srk data. Strings both will be concatenated side by side. In between space will not be there, nothing will be there. Strings are concatenated to each other directly like this. Now, for example, if you want to I want in between space, then what you are going to do is the same example, srk is the first string. Second string, you are going to take the space, which is having the space as the second string. And third string, you are going to take as the data. Okay, so this is you are going to get the output now. It is a combination of multiple strings. What are the strings? Combination, first srk, second string is space, third string is data. Everything will be concatenated in this way, right? If you want to concatenate or if you want the space in between means this is the option. Or simply one more option is srk. For the first one only you give the space. So first string already consists of n the space plus you are having the data like this. Then what is the output you are going to get? What is the output, guys, from this? srk space data means basically one string followed by second string. First string only having the space, so it is added the space. So it is going to add the two strings only. For example, first one is srk, second one is 1. What is the output of this? Means error. It is going to throw the error. String can be concatenated only with the string. String cannot be concatenated with the int. String cannot be concatenated with the bool. String cannot be concatenated with the float. String can be concatenated only with the string only. Otherwise, it will throw the error. Sir, but I want the srk1. What I have to do? So srk1 means first you have to take the srk like this. And second one also should be in the string only. Then automatically you are going to get the output as srk1. Or second option you are having is srk and plus string of 1. Now what is string of 1? Basically, what is string of 1 means the int will be converted to string. That is 1 will be converted to string. How it will be converted means 1 will be added with the inverted quotes. And it is going to give the output finally. What is the output means SRK 1 only. This is the output. So what are the int is there? You have to convert the int as the string. Either by adding the quotes or simply by using the function. Two options are there. If you use the function also in the backend, it will only happen. Okay. Is the points are clear, guys? So this is called as string concatenations. Now in today's class, we are going to move on to the next advanced data types. Now what is advanced data types? Means you are having the advanced data types like list, tuple, sets, and dictionary. Okay, dict. Shortcut is dict, but basically it is dictionary. Okay, these are called as advanced data types, or also called as data structures within the Python data structures, or they are also called as containers. Three names are there: advanced data types, data structures, or containers. What are the four means? List, tuple, set, and dictionary. Why they are called as advanced data type means they can store multiple values. They can store multiple values in a single object. In single object. They can store the multiple values in a single object. Fundamental data types cannot store the multiple values in a single object. That is the difference. Okay, fundamental data types versus advanced data types. This is the difference. Now, in the interview, they'll ask you, A is equal to string of Shiva, comma, Rama, comma, Krishna. Okay, so this one at the same time they will give one more. A is equal to Shiva, Rama, Krishna. First they'll ask this one. Okay, A is equal to Shiva, Rama, Krishna. Now tell me guys whether it is going to store the data in the string object, whether it is going to store the data in the advanced data type. For this one, for this example, what is the answer? What is the type of A? If I ask what is the type of A for this, it is going to give the output as string. Okay. Now in the interview, they'll ask you the question, why it is considered as string? Because here three words are there now. Three words are there means three, then automatically it is multiple values, right? Multiple values means advanced data type you have to use. How the fundamental data type can be stored? They'll ask the question like this. It is not multiple values, it is a single value. How you decided it is a single value? Because one quote only is there. The entire data is one quote means one only. It is considered as one value. So multiple quotes when you are having only, it is considered as multiple values. Now, if you ask what is the type of A of this one, what is the type of A? Now this is a tuple. By default, it will take the tuple. If you don't give any brackets also, it will take by default tuple. Is the point is clear? Now, what is the difference between the list versus tuple versus set? Let us focus on these three only as of now. Okay. Later we'll discuss about the dictionary. Dictionary is a different data type. Okay. First, let us understand these three. Now, list. What are the list is there? The multiple values. Values will be on the right side, not on the left side. I'm not writing the variable name. I'm discussing about the value. List values. How the list values will be stored means within the square bracket. So one value after one value after one value, like this you are going to store the multiple. Now similarly coming to the tuple, you are going to store the multiple values within the bracket, parenthesis. Within the parenthesis you are going to store, and set values you are going to store in this way by using the curly brackets. So by using curly brackets, within the curly brackets, you are going to store the multiple values Okay, like this, right? List, tuple and set, right? Now what is the difference, miss? Bracket. That is only difference. No, internally some differences are there. One advantage will be with the list, some advantages will be with the tuple, some advantages will be with the set. Based on your requirement, you are going to choose. If all the advantages are with the list, means if every advantage is only with the list, then tuple is not having any importance, means then why to create unnecessarily? And everything is not the same. One to one difference will be there. So now which one we are going to use, means based on the application. In which case, which one we have to use, means purely application. See here, in the real time, in the some students will ask this question commonly. What is the question is, sir, in this situation, what we have to do? So for example, if you are having the multiple options with you, you are going to choose as per the situation. For example, let us assume like this. You are having the blade. Okay, you are having the knife, which is used in the kitchen, general kitchen. Okay, let me write this one as kitchen knife. Okay, whatever the kitchen knife is there, within the kitchen, we are going to use the knife. And we are also having one more knife called as mutton shop knife. There also one knife is available, right? And we are having in terms of blade is there, knife is there, mutton shop, some kind of special knife is there, and some other knife is called as Bahubali knife. In the Bahubali movie, Prabhas will use that knife. So we are having, these are the different types of knives are there. Okay. Now, for example, I want to cut the pencil. Cut the pencil. Which one I have to use in this, all of them? Why? What are the blade work will be done? Can't it be cut with the mutton knife? What are the mutton shop knife is there? It will cut mutton only. Can't it cut the pencil? It will cut now. Then why can't we bring the mutton knife, that one? And we can't use here. And or Bahubali knife, it will cut the human heads only now. Pencil, it will not cut. Right? So we can't bring this one or this one or this one for cutting the pencil, miss. So based on the situation, we have to understand. When you are having the multiple options with you, according to that, we have to go. Right? In some cases, everything will be useful, but we are going to select the as per the requirement of the project. Is the points are clear? So when you are having these many options with you, which one you have to choose, miss, as per your requirement? For example, 3 of them also will satisfy your requirement also. Then go ahead, whichever you are feeling easy. If everything is same, select as per your choice. If something is special is there, then go with that special. Is the points are clear, guys? Now, here we are going to discuss in today's class list data type along with its methods. What is meant by methods means already I have told you. It is similar kind of functions which is applicable only for that particular data type. String dot upper is applied only on the string. List dot upper can you do? No, it will throw the error. Tuple dot upper, it will throw the error. Set dot upper, it will throw the error. Upper method is only applicable for the strings. So that is the reason it is called as string method. Is the point is clear? Whereas print function, id function, length function, these are all the functions are applicable for all the different data types. Then they are called as functions. If the function is applicable only for a particular data type, then it is called as method. Right? Next, coming to this. So let's discuss one by one within the list. Now, list is one of the most used data type within the Python. In the entire core Python, which is the most important topic, means today's topic. Within the data types, today's is the most important. So if you learn the list, you will understand NumPy. If you know NumPy, along with the NumPy plus dictionary, if you know these two, you will understand pandas. So list plus for loop is called as NumPy. NumPy plus dictionary is called as pandas. If you know pandas means you can do the data analysis using the Python. Completed. Pandas is completed means Python is completed. Data analysis with Python is completed. So pandas is most important. To understand this one only, we are learning all these things. From the basics to advanced, we are moving. Basically, our main intention is to learn this one, right? For learning this one, what we required? NumPy. For NumPy, what we required? For loop and list. So which one we have to focus more, miss? List topic we have to focus more. The most important topic, right? Now, it is one of the most used data type in Python and it is very flexible. List is advanced data type where it can store the multiple values. Each value inside the list is called as item. One value is called as one item, list items. Okay, so we are going to store the multiple values within the list and each of them is called as items. A list can have 0 items to multiple items. Means a list can have 0 items also. Empty list is also possible, right? And how you are going to declare a list means items are separated by commas enclosed with the square brackets. Each of them, one item is separated by comma. All items in the list no need to be of same data type. It is a heterogeneous. What is the meaning of this one, miss? For example, you are having 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the first item? 1. What is the second item? 2. So what is the third item? 3, 4. All of them are int only. It is not compulsory you have to use like this. Even you can take 1, 2.5. Next one is true, followed by Shiva. Like this you can take. Any data type you can take. No restriction. You have to use all the items only of the same data type. There is no restriction. You can choose as per your choice. It is called as heterogeneous. Only you have to use int only. You can't choose different data types, miss. Then it is called as homogeneous. But it is heterogeneous. And here list is a ordered sequence of items. What is meant by ordered sequence of items, miss? In which order you are writing, it is going to store in the same order. It will not change the order. In the same order, it is going to store. List can be duplicated. What are the items inside the list are there? List items can be duplicated. And list is mutable. What is meant by mutable? Yesterday only we have discussed second time. What is mutable means? Items can be modified within the same object. Don't forget that within the same object. So today we are going to check. Before to that, for original object, what is the ID? After modification, what is the ID? Both the IDs should be the same. Before modification and after modification, both the IDs are same, means in the same object modification was done. Two different objects means it is immutable. Okay. Now, is the points are clear? Let us see one by one. Each of them with an example we'll try. First, we'll start with the list. How to create the empty list means L is equal to right side. Right side is the value. Left side is the variable name. Left side you can write as per your choice, which are the letter you are interested. Here I'm taking L. No need to fix every time L only. You can choose which are you are interested. L is equal to empty list means it is going to create one object with empty and name it as L. And this data type is list data type. So what is list data type means? Here you can do the modifications. Though it is empty also, later you can add something, you can replace something, anything you can do. Why you can do means here for this particular object, what are the mutable objects are there? Na? Some door is open. So you can enter. Example purpose. Don't think that really in the RAM door will be there. Example purpose I'm saying. So mutable objects means we can enter into that, we can do something. For example, this classroom is there here. Okay, what are the offline students are sitting? This classroom is there. Now in this classroom, the different chairs are there. Individual chairs are there and students are sitting. For example, one of the student, the first bench student is there. He don't want to sit there. He wants to sit in somewhat, he wants to move forward. Can he bring that chair to forward? Yes or no? Yes, he can do the modification because this classroom is mutable. He can do the modification within the classroom. For example, this classroom was designed in such a way, theater, cinema theater. Okay. So in the theater, the person who is sitting in one chair, he wants to move forward with the same chair. Can he move? The chair is locked. He can't do anything. No more modifications. In the cinema theater, just you can use and you have to come out. You can't do the modifications. But in this class, you can move the chair front and back wherever you want, like this. So mutable objects and immutable objects where you can do the modification. Now here L is equal to empty list and I'm printing the L. Now what is the L it is going to give means empty list like this. And what is the type of L means it is the list data type. Print empty list. How the empty list is printing means by using the square brackets. Empty square brackets indicates it is a empty list. Sir, how to identify tuple, sir? Don't confuse now with the tuple. As of now, what are the data types I have covered? Int, float, bool, and string. Now, fifth one is list. We'll discuss within this one only. Don't ask the questions related to tuple. Don't ask related to set. Don't ask any questions related to dictionary. When we discuss that one, we'll discuss again. Tomorrow's class is those three data types. Today, exclusively, we'll focus on the list. Tomorrow, we'll complete the remaining three data types. Right? Now, coming to the L is equal to 10, 20.5, true, SRK. Now, here I'm taking total how many items? 4 items. Now, if I print, it is going to print like this. I told you that it is a sequential order. Means, what are the order you are writing, in the same order it is printing. It is not changing the order. In the back end, what happens means, same. This one also will be stored. Each item will be stored in the one rectangular box. Same to same. How the string, each character is stored in the same way. And this is the name is L. And what is the index numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Same to same. No difference. One item. How you will identify the item is after before to the comma is considered as one item. So this is first item, second item, third item, and fourth item. Total 4 items are there. Now if I ask length function, length of L. What is length of L means? Total how many number of items are there? 4 items are there. Length function is applicable only on the strings, and today we are applying on the list. Length function cannot be applied on the int. Length function cannot be applied on the float. Length function cannot be applied on the bool. For example, if you take A is equal to 12, and if you ask length of A, what is the answer? It is going to throw the error that length function is not applicable on the int. Sir, for example, here I am having this much, but I want to calculate the length. I want to calculate the length, or I want to calculate the total how many zeros are there. First one is I want to calculate the length. Second one is I want to calculate number of zeros. Then what I have to do in this case? First convert this one to string. S is equal to string of A. Okay. Now it is automatically converted to string. Now you apply the length of S and ask how many characters are there. So total how many characters? 21. Directly you can't apply on the length function. Indirectly you can apply now. At the same time, for example, you want to count the total number of zeros. S dot count of 0. How many zeros are there? 19 zeros are there. Overall 21 characters, out of which 1 and 2 is 2 characters, 19 zeros are there. S dot we have discussed count function, right? Right? It is going to count. Is the point is clear? Directly you can't apply, but indirectly you can apply. Indirectly means first you have to convert to string, later you can apply. Is the point is clear, guys? Now, similarly, next, as I have told you here, first point, what is the first point is, it is an advanced data type where it can store the multiple values. See, multiple values are stored. And list, it is an ordered sequence of items. In what order you are writing, in the same order, it is going to give the indexing numbers. And next, you can have a list with 0 items. 0 items means it is called as empty list. And where the bracket, empty bracket will be there, inside nothing, none of the value will be there when you print, right? And declaring a list is square brackets with the commas. See, square brackets with the commas. And all the items no need to be of the same data type. I'm using the different data types. And what order I'm storing, in the same order it is getting stored. In what order I am writing, right? Next, L is equal to, next one is L is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, something. So here repetition is allowed or not allowed means it is allowed. Same thing as this. Repetition also allowed. So now total how this object is created in this case. First 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1 item, 1 box. Right? Index numbers are common. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Common. Again, reverse indexing also common. Right? Is the points are clear? So repetition also allowed. It is going to store the duplicate records also. Next one is called as nested list. What is meant by nested list means within the list, if you are having one of the item as the list, then it is called as nested. Now, can you tell me here? L2 is equal to. L2 is equal to. Now, in this, what are the items? What is the first item? Anyone? What is the first item? 4 is the first item. Next, 25.6. Next item, false. Next item, DS. Next item, list of 1, 2, 3. It is not 1, 2, 3 separately. It is a list of. Sir, how you can say it is a list of, sir? Comma. Each one comma separated you told na. See, this is the main bracket. Observe clearly here. Okay. So in this is the main bracket. For the main bracket, this is the comma. This is the sub bracket. This comma belongs to this bracket. This comma belongs to this bracket. This comma belongs to main bracket. So here this is the first item, comma. Second item, comma. Third item, comma. Fourth item, comma. This everything is considered as fifth item. Is the point is clear? And if you print the L2, total how many items are there? 5 items. And if I print, if I ask in terms of length of L2, what is length of L2? Total how many items are there? 5 items. What are the 5 items means? These are the 5 items. And what is the index number of each of them? This is L2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Total how many items are there? 5 items are there. Out of which one of the item is one more list. So it is called as nested list. Right? Now, next we are going to discuss about the indexing. Next concept is indexing. Now, so this is L2, right? Already I have printed L2. Now, what is in the L2 of 1? What is in the first index position? What is the output? What is the output of L2 of 1? First, what is L2? L2 is a list type. For list, indexing is possible or not, miss? For list, indexing is possible. And what these are the index numbers, positive index numbers, negative index numbers. And now what is L2 of 1? What is in the 1 position? 25.6. That is the output. In that particular 1 position, 25.6 is there. So it is going to give the output. L2 of 4. What is in the L2 of 4? List of 1, 2, 3. That is the output. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Anyone has any questions? First, it will check the what is L2. Whether L2 is available or not, first it will check. If L2 is available, second it will check what is the type of L2. After checking the type of L2, if it is list type or if it is a string type, or then it is going to apply the indexing. Otherwise, it is going to throw the error. Okay. What it is going to do clearly one more time. First, you are going to write the variable name. First, you are going to write the variable name. In the bracket, you are going to write the indexing, index number. Already you know that indexing, right? In the class, we have already completed indexing. Anyone has missed the class of indexing or slicing means revise that class one more time and then attend the today's class. Otherwise, you will not understand. Okay. Now, variable name followed by bracket. Now, here, for example, I'm writing L is equal to list of 5, 28, 10, 17, list of 14, 16, list of 8, 7, 6, 9. Something I'm having like this. Okay, this is the list. Now, first in this list, how it is going to store? One box, one item, na? So what is the first item in this? 5. What is the second item? Third item? Fourth item? Next item? List of 14, 16 is considered as one item. Next item? List of 8, 7, 6. Next item? 9. Total how many items are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 items are there. Everyone is okay with this? Anyone has any questions? Online students, any questions? Online students, any questions? So when you write like this, it is going to create an object in this way. And for this, it is going to give the name. What is the name for this one? Miss L. Right? And after giving the name like this, L, now it is going to add the index numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And -1, -2, -3. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Right? Now, if you are asking the question of L of 4, what is L of 4? So in the fourth position, what is there? In that position box, what is there? So now when you ask like this, first it will check. First what it is going to do is whether L is available or not. This is the first question it is going to do. First it will check whether L is available or not. If L is available, then it will move on to the next. For example, if L is not available, then it is going to give the name error. That is only not there. For example, L is available. Then it is next step. What it is going to do? If L is available, it will check the type of L. If the type of L is either string or either list type, it will apply the indexing. Apply indexing. It is going to apply the indexing. Okay. Now, for example, if the type of L, what are I'm asking that type? What are the type is there? The type of L. The type of L is either int or float or bool. Then it is going to throw the type error. That is not possible. Indexing is not possible. Data type error. So first it is going to check whether L is available or not. If L only not available means name error. If L is available, again within that, again type of L, and after type of L, then it is going to do. So when you write here L of 4, this is the backend it will do. Now what is the difference between this one versus this one? L is equal to 4. Okay. L is L of 4. What is the difference between these two? What is the difference between these two? Means in the above case, it is assigning the value to a variable. Which value it is assigning? List of 4 it is assigning to a variable. What is the difference between this one versus this one? L is equal to 4. L is equal to list of 4. L of 4. What is the three of them is? First case, L is equal to 4. For this meaning is, it is going to create 4 with L. And this object name is called as int object. In the second case, it is going to create an object like this L. In that, it is going to store the 4 with the index number 0. And this is the list data type. And the 4 will be stored with the index of 0. Directly will not store the like this. It will store in this way. Now, when you are asking this one, what is the meaning of this one means? Here it is working on the indexing. How it knows that you are working on the indexing means, before to that you have written the variable name. Without writing the variable name, if you write like this, only if you have written like this only, then it is called as value. It is not even nothing, value. So this one is considered as value. Okay, this is considered as value, and L of 4 is considered as within the L index 4. There is a huge difference between all of them. This is different, this is different, this is different, and this is different. Is the point is clear? This is value. So what is the difference between a normal value versus this one? In this case, what is the difference? Means here you are not storing this value. Here you are storing. If you are interested, you are going to store. If you are not interested, you will not store. For example, here I am writing the 1, 2, 3. Only 1, 2, 3 I have written. What is this 1, 2, 3? What is 1, 2, 3? It is a value. If I execute, it is going to print 1, 2, 3. Why it is printing 1, 2, 3? Because last line of the Jupyter notebook will be printed automatically. Value is printed. Whether that value is stored? No. Now if I write here x is equal to 1, 2, 3, what is the difference? Now the same 1, 2, 3 is stored. Now 1, 2, 3 is stored. Earlier what happened? It is not stored. It is just a value. It is not stored. Now it is stored. Right? Similarly, 1, 2, 3 is equal to x. Now same 1, 2, 3 will be considered as variable name, and it is going to throw the error. Because variable name now cannot just start with the number. It is going to throw the syntax error. Okay, same 1, 2, 3. One time 1, 2, 3 is considered as value. 1, 2, 3, are you going to store this value means left side variable name? If this one only is considered as variable name is right side value should be there. Is the points are clear? Everyone. So similarly, this one, what is this one means? List of normal 4. I am writing a normal 4. What is normal 4? It is a value. What is the type of this one? What is the type of this 4? What is the type? Int type. Now similarly, square bracket 4. What is this one? It is also value. It is also normal value. Now what is the type of this one? I'm applying type of this. Same logic I'm applying. Type. What is the type means? List. With the square bracket, it is a list. Without square bracket, it is int. Is the point is clear? But basically it is a value. Now here I'm writing the value. Okay. Now L of 4. Now suddenly this 4 will become the value. No, it is going to become the index number. How the Python knows? Because before to that you have written some variable name. After writing the variable name, you have written the bracket. Without writing the variable name, you have written the same bracket means value. After writing some variable name, you have written the bracket means indexing. That is the syntax. Syntax means rules. Rules within the Python. Okay. Is the points are clear, guys? Now, so here, in my case, what are this L is there? So let me take the same example, this L only. Here, I'm taking the same example, L. Okay. Now in this L, okay. Now what it is going to do means, it is going to store the values like this, 5, 28, 10, 17, list of 14, 16, list of 8, 7, 6, and 9, and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7. Right? Now, here you are having the list like this. And in the list, you are going to do the indexing. I'm going to take the indexing called as L of 1. What is L of 1 means? First, what it is going to do? First, it will check what is the L, whether L is available. Yes, L is available. What is L means? This is the 1. L is available. After, what is the type of L? List type. Since list is having the indexing, now indexing is going to work. 1. What in the L, what is in the position 1 means 28 is there. So it is going to give the output as 28. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Now Z of 1. What is Z of 1? First, what it is going to do? First, it will check Z. Whether Z variable is there. Till now, have you used Z variable? No. So it is going to throw the name error. That is only not there first. If it is available, it will do the indexing. Not available means it is going to throw the error. Is the point is clear? Now L of 1 is 28. Now next I'm going to take L of 4. What is L of 4? What is the output of L of 4? List of 14, 16. That is the output. Similarly, L of -2. What is L of -2? List of 8, 7, 6. Now L of, I'm going to ask L of 10. What is L of 10? L is available. That too list type. Indexing is possible, but 10 number is not there. What you are going to get? Index error. Index is out of range. Same logic. Even in the strings also, yesterday we have discussed the same. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. Right? Same logic is applicable. Nothing special. Okay? When you are working on a single number, index error is possible. When you are working on the slicing, index number is not possible. In the slicing, if it is possible means it will give the output. If it is not possible means it will give the empty. For strings, it will give the empty string. For list, what it will give? Empty list. How you are having the empty string? In the same way, empty list. Is the point is clear? Now, so here I'm going to take slicing. I'm applying the slicing operation. What is the slicing operation is? I'm going to take from L of 0 to 3. What is L of 0 to 3 miss? 0 to 2. That is 0, 1, 2. What is the output? 5, 28, 10. Where it will be stored? Where it will be stored? Inside the list. Because you are applying on the list now. So output also should be list only. So list of. You are going to get as a list of values. Now, similarly, L of, I'm going to take 1. Okay, or not 1. 3, 2. 3, 2, 0. Now, what is the answer? 3 to 0. What is the output miss? At the 3, you write the starting point. Same logic. Whatever you have applied in the string, same logic. Starting, ending. And what is the direction? If there is one column, what is the direction by default? Positive direction. That is right side arrow mark. In this arrow mark, E is possible? No. Then what is the output? Empty. So it is not going to give any error. Simply it will give the empty. Which type of empty? Empty list. Possible means what are the values? Not possible means empty list. Is the points are clear, guys? Same logic of strings. No difference. Right? Now, for example, if you are asking L of, okay, you are asking from 3 to 0 with -1. What is the answer? Now 3 to 0 with -1. First 3, ending point is 0, and reverse order, -1 means negative direction. In this direction, what are the values? 17, 10, 28, 5. 5 will be included? No, last number should not be included. So last one will not be there. 17, 10 and 28. Last one should not be included. Is the point is clear? Clear, guys? Everyone? Now, one of the student is asking, sir, why did it throw error for indexing L of 10? Krishna Sai Reddy is asking the question. Okay, that is why it is throwing the error for L of 10 in this case. Tell me, guys, what is the reason why it is throwing the error? Because that index portion, none of the value is there. That index only not there. Index only not there. Now, so same logic is applied in the strings, right? Now, Rohit is asking in terms of, sir, how to get the single value from a substring? Abhishek, substring is different now. That is strings, right? Okay. You are going to get from the strings. So first you have to extract the substring and you have to store in a different variable. And in that different variable, how you can extract the single value. Right? Rohit is asking, repeat 0 to 3. Now, only for the Rohit, not others. Only for the Rohit. Okay? Since Rohit is asking this question, only for the Rohit. Rohit, before answering to your question, what are the question you are asking? For that question, first I'll ask one question. Have you attended the indexing and slicing of the strings or not? Yes or no? Yes, you have attended now. Forget about the today's list. Today's list is not there. Only strings. Let us go with the strings only. S is equal to data. Okay. Rohit, S of 0 to 3. What is the answer? S of 3 to 0. What is the answer? Rohit. Only strings. Forget about the today's class. I am not explaining for you today's class. This is only whatever I have discussed previously. Rohit, I'm not saying this one. This one. This is the question. Here is the question. S is equal to data. S of 0 to 3. Question number 1. Question number 2 is this one. Could you tell the answer, please? Rohit. For the first question, answer is data. DAT. 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 to 3 means 0, 1, 2 only. It is not going to give the fourth one. That is DAT. Right? Okay. For the second question, what is the answer, Rohit? Rohit, second question answer. Only Rohit. Rohit, you told that you have attended the strings, right? Have you practiced the strings indexing and string slicing concept? Have you practiced? When you have practiced at a time, you have not got the doubts and you have not connected to the mentor and have you not asked your doubts, huh? Rohit? Yes or no? So here the point is very simple. Though I have taken the name of Rohit also, see here, whoever has not practiced the indexing and slicing concepts, now today also you'll not understand them because it is a continuation. Since in every class I can't explain the list slicing, string and tuple slicing or set dictionary slicing, since I can't apply the slicing for multiple things, overall I have explained exclusively one class for that. Indexing and slicing only I have taken one class. Now again I have to repeat the topics means it would be difficult. So whenever what are the topic, okay, now for the Rohit, whether I'm going to repeat or not means, now this is the first time now, so I'm going to repeat, but clearly I'm going to mention for you one thing is which are the topics I have discussed earlier. On the same day, you have to practice and immediately you have to ask for the doubts. Same day means your class will be completed at 9 p.m. My intention is not to ask the doubts after the 9 p.m. Next day morning, before to the class. Before to the next class, all your topics has to be clear, and related to that topic, you have to ask all your doubts, or that particular topic already you have to get practiced. If you don't practice the previous class, it is difficult. So now, for example, today we are going to discuss the list. Now, after list in the tomorrow's class, I'm going to discuss the tuple. Now, who will understand tuple in tomorrow's class means who will practice today list? Now, only those students. Other students who has not practiced today's class list or who have not attended the today's class list, what they are going to do in the tomorrow's class, you know, they will show the first Kamal Hassan to me. They'll shake the head like this. But internal, nothing will be there. Head only will shake. Internal, they will not understand anything. They also know, I also know. But outside acting will come, na? What is that acting, miss? Yes, I understood everything. Okay, Kamal Hassan will come suddenly. Now this Kamal Hassan, if you continue for 1 class and 2 class, third day onwards, directly Padma Vibhushan only will come. Okay, so it is better. Okay, only one thing I am going to say is, it is better don't do any kind of acting. If you don't know, miss, say that you don't know and practice that one. So in the sequential order, if you miss one class also, automatically other classes will be difficult. Clearly, I want to say only one thing again. Data analyst is not a difficult course. It is a interconnected subject. Interlinked subject. Write this one in the notes. What is meant by interlinked means previous class to second next class will be connected to each other. Every class is connected to each other. Write that one in the notes. In the connection, if you miss something from them, everything will be like, for your simple understanding purpose, guys. Again, I'm taking one simple example. See, in the movies, we are having the different types of movies like action movie, commercial movie, something, story based movies like this. At the same time, thriller or suspense based movies also will be there. Some movies in between, if you miss for half an hour, assume a movie length is 3 hours. Out of 3 hours movie length, first 1 hour you have attended. After 1 hour, 30 minutes you have taken the break. You have missed. After 30 minutes, again you have joined. Now, whether you will understand the remaining 1.5 hour movie, miss, though we don't understand also, we'll see that one, that 1.5 hour torture will be there, right? That will be next level. It is applicable for every movie, miss? No. For commercial movies, it might not be applicable. For some kind of sequence based movies will be there. In that sequence, if you miss something also, next logic will not understand anything. That type of movies we have to watch clearly one by one. Scene to scene, we have to watch. Similar kind of data analyst course also. If you miss something, remaining part is going to be, you will not understand anything, but we are going to do the action that we are understanding everything. Right? We should not do that type of acting, or we should not give the build up that though we are not understanding, also we are understanding like that. We should not we should not miss anything. Now, why I'm saying all this story again now? For Rohit, I can explain the topic now. For simply explaining the topic, this much of story is required. Miss, point is very simple. I want to tell you the importance of the previous classes practice. That is the reason I asked the Rohit clearly, have you practiced the previous class, miss? He told the answer is no. That is the reason he has got the question. And whoever the students has got the clarity on the previous topic, they will not get the questions on the next one. So here my point is, for other students, I don't know who is Rohit also, but just I want to mention only one point. Here not I'm saying to Rohit only, to every person I'm saying. Okay, every day please practice, and today after the class, tomorrow before entering to the next class, practice all the things what I'm explaining. Otherwise, you will say at the end what, only one dialogue you'll say. What is that, miss? Data analyst is a difficult course. Basically, it is not a difficult course. It is a connected course. Connected course, in the connection order only we have to learn. Right, guys? Now, coming back. So what is slicing operation? When you are doing the slicing operation, here you have to understand clearly starting point and ending point. For example, for this one only, 5. So here you are having in terms of 5, 28, 10, 17, 14, 16, 8, 7, 6, 9. Now, here I'm asking the question of L320. 320 means 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means a dot here. Yes. 3 ending point is here, E. And direction here, when you are not having the second column, when second column is not available, by default, it is going to take the second column as +1. Though second column is not available also, automatically by default +1. So +1 means plus indicates positive direction. 1 indicates one step forward. So here, when you are not writing the second column, automatically it is going to take the second column as +1. +1 means direction in this way. In this direction, E is not possible. So it is going to give the empty list. The output is empty list. Now, when you are having the direction, here minus is there. When you are having here minus, then automatically instead of this arrow mark, you are going to have this arrow mark. So in this arrow mark, E is available. E is available in the back side. E is not available in the forward. So in this case, it is possible. So in this case, it is going to give the output. Is the point is clear? Rohit? Is your question is clear? Now, coming to the next one. So next one is 5, 28, 10, 17, 14, 16, 8, 7, 6, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7. Now, what is L of 4? What is L of 4 means? List of 14, 16. Now, I'm going to do one more time indexing of 1. Now, what is the meaning of this one means? First, it is going to take L. What is L? The entire list. Within that L of 4, first it will collect the value of this one. What is the value of this one means? List of 14, 16. For that, it will apply the next index number. Next index number is applied on the output of this one. It is not applied on the original L. It is applied on the output. For output 1, what is the index of this one? 1, 16. So you are going to get the output as 16 like this. So if I write here L of bracket 4, and in one more bracket, if I write 1, what is the output means? 16. So clearly I'm writing one by one. How it works, step by step I'm writing. Clearly observe. First L, it will take the L. Entire L it will be considered. For the L, it will apply the index of 4. For this output, next index number will be applicable. Is the point is clear? Like that, one after one after one. It is going to do. Is the point is clear? Sir, earlier you told that inner bracket will be executed first now. So according to that logic, 1 should be applied first now. That is when you are having the parentheses like this. Parentheses are there means inner bracket. But here there is no parenthesis now. It is parenthesis of square brackets. Square brackets. Square brackets will not work in the inner bracket first. It will go in the sequential order one by one like this. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Now, based on this, I'm going to ask one question. Now, what is this one? L of -2. What is the output of L of -2? In this again, -1. What is the output? What is the output of this? So L of minus 2. First, what is L of minus 2 miss? You are going to get the list of 8, 7 and 6. In this 8, 7, 6, what is one position in that output? Again, this is the output. For this one, you are going to apply the index position 1. What is in the index position 1? 0, and this is 0 position. This is 1 position. What is the output? 7. So you are going to get the output as 7. Is the point is clear, everyone? Clear or not clear? Now, let us try with one more example. Now, let's take everyone. In the notes, please write this example, guys. Write this example. Now, first, tell me what is the first item? Item number 1. Within the L, what is the item number 1? What is item 1? 25. What is item number 2? What is the item number 3? List of 26, 27, 28. Again, in that list of hello. This everything comes under one item. What is the next item? List of 32, 38. Now, total how many items are there? How many items overall? 4 items. Now, if I apply length of L, what is the length of L answer? 4. And what is the index numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Now, tell me what is the output of this one? First, L. L of 2. First, tell me what is L of 2? List of 26, 27, 28, comma, list of hello. So, first this one. In this L of 2 means this is the output. In this, again, for the output, what is the index number 3 for the output? 0, 1, 2, 3. Hello or list of hello na? It is the list of hello. Now, for this one, if I apply the indexing of 0, what is the output? What is the output? It is hello. In the list, this is one item. This is entire one item. So what is the output? Hello is the output. Now in that again, can I apply one more string, one more indexing? If I apply one more indexing 0, what is the answer? For this one, can I apply indexing or not? Yes or no? Strings indexing is possible now. Now one string also. Sorry. Yes. Now what is the answer of this one, miss? H. Guys, it is clear or anyone has got confused? Not anyone. Multiple people has got confused, right? Now one more time. Coming one more time. Clearly. Please write only H. Sorry, only L. L is clear first. L is clear. After L, L of 2. What is L of 2? This entire 2, 27, 28 and list of hello. Now tell me guys, within the L of 2, total how many items are there? Within the L of 2. Within the L of 2. I'm not asking L. L of 2. Within the L of 2, how many items are there? 4 items. Within the L of 2, what is the index numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3. Forget about the original L. Now original L only not there. Now we'll focus only on L of 2 only. Now for this is a list type. Can we apply indexing on this? Yes or no? Yes. Now I'm going to apply the indexing called as with respect to index number 3. What is the output? List of hello. Okay. Now only this one is there. Now only this one is there. Now in this, what is this data type? First tell me what is the type. What is the data type? List. If you want, you can cross check. How you can cross check? Type of this one. You ask what is the type of this one? It is a list type. Okay, output is list only still. So since it is a list, can I apply the indexing? Yes or no? Yes. So I'm applying the indexing on original. I'm applying a no. I'm applying on this output. On this output, I'm applying the indexing. I'm applying the indexing here. What is the object? How the object will be stored? Only this part. Tell me how it will be stored. Box hello. And what is the index number? 0. And this is L of 2 of 3. This is the name. That is the name. And this is a list type. Now, you want only the 0 index position. Now, what you are going to give? First name. And for that, index number 0. So, I'm adding the index number 0. Then what is the output you are going to get? Inside the box, what is there? Hello is there. So, string hello, you are going to get the output. Now, assume this one I'm going to store in the variable called as A. Now, what is inside the A? What is inside the A? A is equal to hello. Now, how this object will be stored? HELLO. And this is the A. String will be stored in this way only, right? Now, if I ask A of 0, what is A of 0? What is A first? A is nothing but this one only, na? So, if I write this one in the A, and if I ask A of 0, what is A of 0? Means H. I am replacing this A with this name. This one and this one both are same only, right? A is mean this one only, na? Now, what is the answer? H. Is the point is clear now, everyone? Now, for this one, can you tell me the answer? First, let us write the question. L of 2 of 3 of 0 of 1 to 4. This is the question. Now, how you have to come? What order? First L. Let us first print L. This is the L. Now tell me L of 2. What is L of 2 in this? L of 2. 20 list of 26, 27, 28. List of hello. Right? Now in that 3, what is the output? List of hello. Right? In that 0, what is the output? String hello. For this indexing of slicing of 1 to 4, what is the output? 1, 0, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will be included? No. 1, 2, 3. And what is the output, guys? ELL. That's it. Is that clear, everyone? 4 is not included now. In the slicing operation, 4 is not included, right? One by one. Did I explain directly the output? No. What I have explained for you? First, I have told you what is L. For the L, I applied the next one. For the next one, next one. For the output, I am applying the next one. Now, guys, first, now again, next question. Everyone is clear, miss? I'll ask now this question. Clear now? Now, L of 0. What is L of 0? What is L first? This one. In this, what is L of 0? 25. Right? Now, for this, again, I'm asking 0. What is L of this one 0? What is the output? Error. Why? Because int is not subscriptable. It is going to give the error called as int is not subscriptable. Who asked int? I asked listener. Why it is showing int? Because the output is int. For the int, next one is applying. Next one is applying on the output now. It is not applying on the original now. It is applying on the output. For the output, next indexing is not possible. Clear, guys? Everyone now? Clear or not clear? Yes or no? Now, the same question was given in the Microsoft exam. Write the code for the hello. They have given the same question in the Microsoft exam. Sir, Microsoft will ask this type of silly questions, sir. Okay, let's give a try. Okay, whoever the students are having the question. So I'm typing in front of you in the Google only. I'm not opening any particular website. I'm directly typing in the Google itself. Microsoft questions on Python. Is that okay? Which website you want to me open? I will open that one. Otherwise, you will think that I have created that website. Okay, which are the website? That is not a problem for me. Okay, so this is the examination code 98-381 is there now? That is examination code. Okay, Microsoft exam code. And just I'm going to click on this. See here, it is asking in terms of the questions. These are the different questions. Okay, sir, you're scrolling up. Why, sir? Those topics are not covered now. I'll show you which are the topics we have covered. In that only, I'll show you the questions. Just give me a minute. Okay, multiple questions are there. We'll go to the page number 2. Okay, now what is the answer of this one, guys? Read the question and tell the answer. This topic is already covered. Tell me only A, B, C, D. Out of 4 letters, 1 letter. No need to tell me the explanation. I want only the answer. ABC company has hired you as an intern on coding team that creates the e-commerce application. You must write a script that asks the user for a value. User for a value means input function. The value must be used as a whole number in a calculation. It is going to be a whole number. And even if the user enters a decimal value also, it has to be converted to whole number. You need to write the code to meet the requirements. What is the answer, miss? It is the D. So how many items would you like? He is going to write that one and it will be converted to int. That is whole number. Option is D. The correct answer is in terms of B. Sorry, D. The value must be entered as a whole number in a calculation, even if the user enters a decimal value. Right? And the answer is D. Now, sir, there it answer it is showing as B. No, sir. Why? Don't say that one because this is by individual person. Some people will keep the questions in the Microsoft now. They are going to add the questions. It is not by Microsoft. Now, next, this one, data types. So match the data type to type the operations. To answer, drag the approximate data type to the correct type of operation. Means here, what is the type of 5.0? What is the type of 5.0? Float type. What is the type of this one? It is a string. It is not Boolean. It is a string. And what about this one? It is Boolean. What about this one? It is a int type. E power 10 means in terms of 1 into 1 power 10. Okay, that is nothing but e power 10 means value. Okay, which is nothing but int type. So first one is you are going to get the output as, just a minute, I'll show you here. What is the type of question? What is the question? Plus 1e10. 1e10. It is going to give the output as float. Sorry. E power 10 means dot 1 minute. Let us print the value first. Instead of type, let us print the value. So you're going to get the value as 1 into 10 to the power of 10. That is 1 into 10 tens. And you're going to get by default with 0. So that is the reason it is taking as the float. So plus means it indicates with respect to the sign. Either you can take minus also. Minus means minus value. Plus means plus value. Plus is not a problem. Okay. Why you are going to get miss? It is going to give the e power 10 miss. E here indicates 10 to the power of 10. E indicates 10. 1 e 10 miss 1 into 10 to the power of 10. Basically 1 into 10 to the power of 10 means you are going to get this one only. Here you are going to get additional 0.0. So that is the reason it is taking by default in terms of float. So value wise it is equal to int, whereas data type wise it is equal to float, right? And next, this one, where age is equal to 2 means it is a int type. Minor is equal to false. It is a bool type. Name is equal to, it is a string. Weight is equal to, it is a float. Last one again string. So you are going to see that int, bool, string, float, and string. Right? Next, this one. Read the question and tell the answer. Today only we have covered this one. In today's class only we have covered this. So what is the answer? It is, so first, how many years of old on your start date? So some number. Let's take the some number as 24. How many years of old today? Some number 26. Input of means obviously it will be in the string type, right? So start is equal to string of 24. End is equal to string of 26. Some number. Any number of your choice. Now, first one. Congratulations on. Congratulations on is a string. Plus. What is plus means? String concatenation. So next one also should be the string type. Now you are adding here int of end. What is int of end means? Int of string 26 minus int of string 24. That is 26 minus 24, which is 2 plus 2 plus years of experience, years of service. Now what is the answer of this one? String plus 2 plus years of experience. It is going to throw the error. Why? Because this is in the string, this is in the string, but this one is in the int. So it is going to throw the error that string cannot be concatenated. Right? Next one. Congratulations on. This is again string. Now what about this one? So string of int of end minus int of start. That is, first it is going to take int of string 26 minus int of string 24, and it is going to convert to string. Now which bracket will be executed for? Inner bracket, that is 26 minus 24, 2, and string of 2 means it is going to give like this. So this is string, and this is also string. Concatenation can be done. So this is okay. Now congratulations on string int of end minus start, int of string 26 minus string 24. That is possible? No. Internally string minus string is not possible. So this is also going to give the error. What about this one? Str of string 26 minus string 24. String 26 minus string 24. It also will give the error. So what is the answer, miss? B. Is the point is clear? Today only we have discussed string concatenation example, this one. Okay. So answer is B. Right. Next. So like this, you are going to get the multiple questions from now this one. This is what we have discussed day before yesterday. Indexing and slicing. This is slicing based question. What is the answer, guys? So here they are asking choose two. So two answers will be there. One is, so a list of employees contains 200 employees names, last 5 being the company management. You need to slice to display all the employees excluding the management. Miss, last 5 should not be there. So total 200. Total 200 means automatically index starts from the 0 to 199. So let us write the last 5. 199, 198, 197, 196, 195. So I want 0 to 194. 0 to 194 means 0 to 195. If I write 0 to 195, automatically it will set up to 194. Remaining 5 will not be selected. So this is one way. 0 to 195. Or simply without writing this one 195, automatically it will only take first one. Or this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So -5 should not be included. Up to -4 only should be included means I'm going to take 0 to -5. 0 to -5 means automatically from starting from 0 to -5. Starting position is S, ending position is E, direction is in this direction. It will come in this direction and it will select everything other than -5. -5 will not be included. So 0 to -5 or empty to -5. What is the answer, miss? B and E. If they have given the positive indexing, miss, this is the answer. Negative indexing, miss, this is the answer. Is the point is clear? So this is one question from that. Next, this one here. Still some more questions also will be available. Right? This question. What is the answer? So answer is D. So you're asking the user to enter the name, and that input function you have to store inside the name variable. Then only you can print the name. Otherwise line 3 will throw the error. If you don't store in the second variable, first you're asking print what is your name and print name. Print name means variable you are printing. This variable has to be printed means this variable has to store something. Which one will store something means name is equal to input. Name is equal to input function. Whether this one will store? No. This is also one of the variable name. This is only function where it will ask the user to enter the name, and the user is going to enter the name and it is going to store in the name and it is going to print that one. And answer is in terms of D. Okay. Asking the user to enter the name. See, the same thing. I told you some questions will be wrong answers now. Just I'll show you this one. Here only I'll show you. What is the question is? Print what is your name? Print what is What is your name? This is the question. Okay, first line. What is the second line of code? Second line of code they have not given, and third line they have told that print name. Right? Now we have to fill the second line. According to this, what is the answer they have given? Input of name now. So let us see. That is the answer they have given. So I'm also writing the same answer. Input name. Now what is I'm going to get? First it will print what is your name. See what is your name. And it is asking enter your name. I'm entering here SRK. After entering the SRK, now what is the next one? Print name. Print name is what is the answer of print name? It is going to throw the error. Is the point is clear? Now whatever I have told you, which option I have told you? D. That is name is equal to input function. Name is equal to input function. Now in this case, okay, it is asking what is your name and I'm entering my name as SRK, and what it is going to give? Name as SRK. It is printing as SRK. Sir, why 2 times SRK means here whatever I have entered now, my rectangular box is this one. Printing is this one. This is my rectangular box. Is the point is clear? So which one has given the error? Option B has given the error or option D has given the error? So what is the answer, miss? This is not the answer. This is the answer. So sometimes you'll get here wrong answers also. Don't fix the answers. Right? And so D is the answer, guys. So that's it. They have given only 30 questions. Okay. So like this, you can try with the another website. This website is completed now. Just we'll try with one more website. Okay. Instead of this one, let us go with this website. Website number 2. Right? And let us click on the get questions. And again, you are going to get the questions like this. Okay. So same questions. First one is int followed by boolean, strings, float, and followed by string. So int, boolean, string, float, and string. Let us see this question already completed. So this question was already completed just now. 200 employees question. Let us see in this website what is the answer they have given. In this website also they have given B only. I can't do anything. Right? So just you can check in terms of different Microsoft related interview questions. Right? So sorry, not interview questions, Microsoft Python questions. So like this, you are going to get the some basic questions also you'll get. Even in the Microsoft exam, you will get the some basic questions. Right? What are the indexing, slicing concepts we are discussing, right? Based on this. So next, coming to this one, what is the answer of this one, guys? Slicing. What is the answer of this one? List slicing. So 1 to 5. What is the index number 1 to 5, miss? 20, 30, 40, and 50. Whether 50 will be included? 50 also will be included. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 5, miss? So 20, 30, 40, and 50. You are going to get as a list of values. List. Right? Next one is called as list concatenation. How you are having the string concatenation? You are having in the same way list concatenation. What is meant by list concatenation? Means one list can be concatenated with the another list. Okay, one list can be concatenated with another list. Instead of one list, if you take another one as int, it is going to throw the error. That list can be concatenated only with the list. If you write here 2, I mean 1.5, it is going to throw the error. That list cannot be concatenated with the float. So if you write here list with the concatenation of 1, 2, 3, it is going to throw the error that list cannot be concatenated with the string also. So list can be concatenated only with the list. Now this is what? List. Now if I do the concatenation, what is the output I'm going to get? 1, 2, 3, and fourth item is hello. Is the points are clear, guys? So this is list indexing and list slicing along with the list concatenations and nested list concepts. So in the today's class, we have seen how to assign the empty list, starting from the empty list, right? After saying the empty list, that we have understand the sequential order, followed by we have spent the time on the indexing and slicing, and along with the list concatenation. So in the tomorrow's class, we'll continue with the list methods. What are the different list methods we are having one by one, right? So that is the end of the session for today, and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class, guys. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? What are the questions you are having? Please ask all your questions. And we'll continue in the tomorrow's class list methods and along with the other data types. Yeah, yes. This Saturday you'll have the exam. It depends. We'll see. Regular class time. If anyone has any questions, please ask your questions. If no questions, you can leave.